tried to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me When up in it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let's hope we don't look bad.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Newton. Off to Thomas on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well,
13 yards on the game's opening play.
Ian Thomas got pressed into action early his rookie season as all-pro tight end Greg Olsen went down with an injury. Ended up with 36 catches, and they definitely see him as the future once Olsen decides to hang it up and maybe become a broadcaster.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
So we just gonna man blitz all game.
What you just saw there,
safe
first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Call that a 96-yard ball on the kick
it's
return.
quick.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourself and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
There it goes, bro. There we go.
Ready? 91. Hey, Sam off.
Yeah, I made broadcast. Yeah.
6-6. Bullet high.
Throwing on first down is
Get this next
Minshew.
is JJ
Right side of the
copyrighted,
tight
bro.
end,
Put some music in the
And
background.
not much to speak of.
You gotta chill.
Up to the 26.
Not copyrighted. I don't make no money off of it anyway.
26. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU.
Come on, the tosses don't work.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hold on, we play y'all this year? Unless you let me look at my stuff.
Minshew throwing on third down. He's and down he goes.
Oh no, y'all got a
Takes it
nasty
up to the
schedule. Like it's not
40.
even fun.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Fournette, a first down carry. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 44, Minshew.
Yep.
And
Oh, my goodness.
interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Bradbury dropped the
All over
pick.
that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper.
He dropped the pick.
Patience is early in this.
And he
Reed
fires
won't.
one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Let's see what he do when he come out in this.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready? Ready? 8. 8. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Chop. You gonna get this? 47's the mic.
Out of the gun, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And give him 10 that time.
Oh, y'all didn't give me my 10?
That's
That's crazy, Madden.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run with McCaffrey.
They didn't give me my 10-yard counter, Mitch.
33, good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey.
Oh, he's missing.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
We ain't taking no extra hits.
12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try the air now with Newton.
No!
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That
He
should
was
be a
looking to
little
get that one to
blitz.
DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Hey, bro.
8. Express. Gun, gun.
44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
Here's Newton.
Damn. Help me. Help you.
Incomplete. He was trying to go back to more there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
We got the matchup we want.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Check 43.
20. 8. Express.
Stay at home. Stay at home.
Now Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up.
I want to jump ball with more.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
He held on to
I
that?
don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
crazy.
It totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew, man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Minshew, 1st and 10. That's out to his running back, Fournette.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, a throw left side.
Oh, y'all gonna say D.D. Westbrook snagging him
move
too?
this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone.
First they let O'Shaughnessy catch one after getting tagged by Luke, and now D.D. Westbrook.
Touchdown on the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Mike 47. 47. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Here's Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, Newton.
But I can't fucking possession catch?
That is incomplete. He couldn't
That's
hold on through the
nuts,
contact.
yo.
Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
What the fuck, Cam?
But he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you...
D.D. Westbrook is snagging that? That's crazy.
6-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 44 yards.
D.D. Westbrook is snagging that, Mitch.
Hey, respect my man.
I hit him in midair. What do you mean respect him? Put a man on him, didn't I?
Size of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does
Put a
set
baby
in for
on
a
him.
defense
That's what
because
happened.
you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
But no takes a start
I'm
to
giving these
drive
niggas
quite
too
like
much
a big
respect.
loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I'm gonna play man. I'm gonna rush him now.
General West.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
This nigga did too much, bro. We should be saying.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
Yo, that's the second one. That's the second one. They won't let me get him.
Incomplete.
Not only was
All
the
these
call spot on,
dumbass
how about the
animations.
execution of that defense
Oh,
right
that
there? Zone
hurts.
was absolutely locked
That
up tight.
hurts.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Damn, bro. This nigga must have win.
Online,
You spoke it into
no
existence.
good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
This nigga is
Even
dark
at the age of 30,
No, he
Kansas
failed.
is just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was...
Greg Olsen!
Touchdown, Carolina.
You wouldn't understand. That's old man Greg.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Gano now.
Oh, he had 8 wins and still missed that field goal.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew.
Catch the ball, yo.
Knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side.
You really call pass interference on that bump?
With a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Minshew sets to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked
I can't trust him to get a pick.
Incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An update now from Oakland, and it's now the Bears leading by a couple of touchdowns in that one. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Taken in at the 11. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's a depth.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing is Newton. Over the middle to Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I just knew he was going to toss that as usual more.
I thought about it.
On 1st down, it's Newton.
He won't throw it.
Get to him as down he goes. Sacks
I was tossing that up the more.
in this first half. This is 2nd and long. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes
I got stuck on a line.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. So third and long, here's Minshew. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dirty!
1-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more
Oh, he went out of bounds.
They'll get after you if they think
Trying to do too much.
But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Check. Lucky. Gun. Mike, 44. 20. Switch.
To throw is Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
I know you seen it.
DJ Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Whoever A.J. guarding, that's who I'm throwing it to.
And this will not
it really
be
don't matter who it
it's
is.
out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Fournette running out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but...
Thank you.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, that's a house call.
Dante Jackson.
Don't you do it, Thompson.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot
You're not
race.
catching him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good...
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
2 fumbles in 1 play, and I can't get either, bruh. That's crazy.
Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Brian Burns in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
No, we ain't taking no unnecessary hits.
Near about the 35, 36-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Psych.
Now it's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Say. 20. Whip. Watch the whip.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Third quarter,
Get up, Curtis.
You're not ready to go into that
Get up, you're my
offense
speed
to close
demon.
the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got you.
Now Newton. And he's going to go
all
down.
right, since he wasn't
Sacked
falling
right
to the
around
ground.
17. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Gun. 44's the mic.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Get there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chris Hogan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mario Addison able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he's going to go down again. Dontari Poe picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And able to break.
All he has to do is slow you down.
Brought down, but a nice little gain. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Again on the ground with Artis Payne. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
20. 8.
Off play action. Newton forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now Artis Payne. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run again here with Artis Payne. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That's it. Big hit.
That's a gain of 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The open man is Smith. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Smith catches left side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47. Watch the cover. Mike's 47. Greg. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville,